Hi everyone, it has been a minute, so thank you for coming back, and I have a easy tutorial for you guys. The weather's been kind of cloudy, and you guys know I do not like the lighting in my room right now, but also sometimes after the holidays I get kind of burnt out, you know, and I know you guys say like, oh, I don't mind if you do the same thing over, but I don't know, I just never want to do the same thing because I always want something new and fun. But while I'm trying to figure out some things to do, I probably will maybe go back to some old tutorials and just, you know, kind of revamp them a little bit. But today I have something pretty simple, and I think you guys are gonna like it because you want bigger things, and that's what I'm doing. So this is really simple to make, and I just love it. I love the papers, and you have the option to have, let me see here, 4 pockets or 3. So I've got this fun little pocket here, and then this, believe it or not, is just 1 paper. And I've got this pocket on the side here, and this, and then you also have the option to do a large one, or, you know, you can just like, there's different ways you can do this. But I'll show you as we go along. But as you can see, it's a really nice size, and the paper is just to die for. And I hope you guys like this one. All right, so I'm gonna start with the cover, and this is so simple. You guys, I know everyone who likes simple is gonna love this one because of how quick it's gonna be. So the cover is gonna be 8 by 9, and I did write the width and height because I want you to know that the width is gonna be 9 inches and the height's gonna be 8 inches. And then you can either just fold it directly in half or score it at 4.5 inches. I'm gonna score mine at 4.5 inches because I want a really nice line. And you do have the option to, you know, corner around this if you want that look, or you can just leave it like this. I did make this one a little bit bigger than that last like Folio album. I couldn't think of what to call it, and someone was like, a folio, and I was like, oh duh, you know, it is a folio, I guess. So that's gonna be our simple cover. And let's start with this this left score pocket right here, because I feel like that's just a bunch, just to get the scoreboard out of the way soon. So our pocket's going to be 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and we're just going to score it at 1/2 inch 3 times around. So 2 short sides and 1 long side. So 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. All right, and of course I'm just gonna knock off those little squares at the bottom. You guys know the drill with this one. And hello to any newbies. My channel has grown a lot, and I just want to welcome any newcomers that, you know, are joining us. All right, so here is the thing, and we're just going to, the pocket. This we can just go ahead and score, and you can put that on now, or you can wait till we do our other pocket. It's up to you. I guess I'll go ahead and glue this on now so I don't confuse you guys. I'll just score this down really good because this paper is very good quality, and it's more hard to work with because the paper is a little thicker. I'm just going to use my 2-inch punch here, and I'm going to be using that quite a bit today for this album. All right, and then I'm just going to paste that on there. Now, another option, if you want this super pockety, you could actually make 2 of these and stack them on top of each other. I was originally going to do like 2 pockets like that, but I just wasn't sure. I was like, okay, let me just give them the option because I never do like a long pocket. So I just thought I would switch it up a little bit. All right, and I'm just gonna glue that down on the bottom. You know, glue all over my scoreboard. Okay, so there's your left pocket. Okay, so let me show you the right. Now, the right pocket, okay, this is gonna be a 4 by 12 paper. And at the 12-inch score, we're going to score it at 4 1/4 inches. Okay, let me see how I want my pocket to be. So I do want it to... Okay, I'm going to do mine this way. So score it at 4 1/4 inch right here. So we want 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fold that back. So I'm not doing anything crazy. I just want to show you how simple it is to make a bunch of pockets. So that is going to be our little pocket over here. I'm just going to go ahead and just punch that so you can see it. All right, so you can see, now I want to show you. This would be great for stitching, but I didn't want to scare anyone off on the cover with it showing stitching and being like, oh gosh, I can't do that. If you want some wiggle room, you can like always score this and fold it under, but again, I wanted to make this super easy. So now you have the option when we glue it to make one big pocket, or what I like to do here is I'm just gonna score like right under that. And it may be different on your scoreboard. It's just wherever is closest to that line. And that will give you actually 3. So you can have a little pocket here, and a pocket there. Or you can just have one big pocket. It's just really up to you and how you glue it. And I think it's such a simple way to make pockets instead of, you know, doing all the scoring. And if you really want, you can actually do this on both sides. You could have this one on this side and you can have one on this side, but obviously, you know, corner round, it would be like this way, the punches. So you could, this is just simple ways to get rid of some of those 4x12s, you know, when you're cutting down all those papers. This is a great way to use that as like a pocket scrap. All right, now before you, you know, for the newbies, of course, before you see my little sheer pocket here. So if you don't have a punch, just run it through your score machine right now. Like just add your thing and run it through for those who are newbies. Today, because I'm just doing this, you know, with you guys, I'm just gonna do a simple punch, a circle punch. Now this may not be even because I'm using a punch and it's probably gonna look weird because it's not gonna be completely centered like my die machine. But that's just gonna be it instead of my my little heart. And hold on, I've got to get my vellum out of the drawer that I forgot to grab. Okay, I did not want to mess up my filming there. And so before you do all that glue stuff on, you want to go ahead and definitely do your vellum, or you can do glitter cardstock, or you can just leave it, whatever you want to do. So like just an example, if you're doing, this isn't big enough, but if you wanted to, you could do like a cardstock like that. But I'm going to turn this around and just glue on my vellum right here. And no one's gonna see behind it, so you don't have to worry about it being ugly. And you could see I didn't even go all the way around. So you've got that. And let's bring our little thing back here. So let's go ahead and start with this pocket here. I'm gonna go ahead and just glue this down. You could even do the cutout there if you want. Trying to do it really light so I don't destroy my pocket. I feel like this would be better with tape if you're really worried about the wiggle room in your pocket, or you have shaky hands like me. You're not going to want to. So again, now this is depending on how you want the pockets. If you want one big pocket, just do your glue right here. If you want 2 here, then you're gonna kind of maybe want to make a little glue line right there. You could even just make it big and I'll show you. So I'm gonna glue all around here on the back. And this is what I mean about the tape, because this is a lot of paper for me to be gluing and my hands are very shaky when I'm doing glue. So if you want that 3rd pocket, do your glue right here. I'm just gonna pop this on. And I'd like to make it even with this so that it looks good together. I'm always trying to think of something new for you guys and easy. Sometimes I'm over here, my brain hurts, but I really enjoy it. Once it's done, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I sat down and like, you know, worked in my room. All right, and that's your pockets. So again, you should have one. You can have this big one because I didn't glue it, or you'll have 3 separating it. And I'm going to fill this up a little bit. So in the front, I wanted to do a simple cover because I figure those who are doing this kind of mail, it's gonna be flat. So I'm doing, you know, just simple basic cover. If you want to get fancy, you can make this a shaker cover, add some vellum, pop on a shaker. That would be really, really pretty with this. And I'm just gonna put some simple wording on there. I mean, it doesn't even have to really be, I mean, of course, everyone likes to open up their mail and be wowed. So this might not be enough for some of you snail mailers that have that gorgeous mail going on. All right, and then I'm just gonna grab this one actually. So just some example, and you could see even if it's flat mail, like this will fit in perfect still. And you can just slide that in there. And I use the sticker just because I wanted it to not move right here. And I have this tab was from this kit here, and I'll put that in the description, but this is the tab that I used. And you can just slide that in the side. And I love this tag that it just happened to come with. This kind of inspired the album because I wanted this to hang out somehow really pretty. So I was like, I need like a really nice thumb notch album where that tag is just gonna like hang out because it looks so pretty. And I'm gonna put that in. Of course, the heart looks a little bit more fun just because that's there like that. I do feel like it needs something. Maybe we'll use one of these stickers. So it's raining and it's cloudy. So how about this? Yeah, that'll be nice for just that, just to fill up that little void going on there. And then I think, goodness, oh, and I was just gonna put something right here. You can glue that or do the foam tape. I did the foam tape with the stamp, but this one's thinner, so I'm just gonna add that. But seriously, this is like a 10-minute album and it's just adorable. You could even add something here just because this pocket's kind of plain, but I do like the flowers. I feel like this would be pretty on here though. I'm like going back and forth. Which should I do? You know what I'm gonna do? When I am indecisive like this, I like to just put a piece of the foam tape and stick it on so I'm not committed to it fully. And I kind of just stare at it for a little bit and figure out if I want to leave it or not. So, ta-da! It's like a 10-minute little folio album. How sweet though, right? It comes out just so beautiful because of the paper. And this is double-sided paper, but I wanted to show you guys who do not have double-sided paper. This was kind of my test run, and I folded it. So if you don't have double-sided, it's gonna look like this, and it's still gonna be beautiful. So do not be weird because you don't have double-sided. It doesn't matter. You can absolutely do this and really just decorate this. So just example, if you have it, see how it's gonna look? It's gonna look gorgeous still, it doesn't matter. Completely forgot to say that in the beginning. Okay guys, thank you so much. And I am gonna be thinking of some more of these because I'm really having a good time with them. All right guys, thank you.